Hi, I'm Orions Hendrix and I'm chronically online. This is the result of that.
Oh, no, burn it. No, let me.
Happy 100.
Partial to baseball booty. It's not black. You're just a dumbass. Straight drugs.
Happy 100. Here's to 100
We go before they come
Holy
outside
shit,
with their
how
shot.
time
What?
flies. I haven't even scratched the surface. I want this one to be bold. Happy 100. Happy 100.
Money to lie, you're social suicide.
Here's to 100 happy. I want this one to be I want this one to be bold. I want this one to be I want this one to be my best. Here's to 100
Has
more.
it really been 100 already?
Holy shit, how time flies. From humble I haven't even scratched the surface. You haven't seen anything. Happy 100. Hey. Happy 100. Hey. Happy 100. I want this one to be the time that I give it my all and never look back. Let's do this.
Me to go and sit through all of that, I fell in love with the movie. It was great. Everything about it was amazing. It's as if the producers and the writers and everybody working on this movie just took every single detail and cradled it and nourished it until it was ready to be put in the movie and ready to flourish. Then basically said, screw you, we're not friends, leave me alone, and that was that. And then finally he comes around on the 10th episode and says, hey, essentially says, hey, I still have feelings for you. Do you want to dance? And I have a problem with this because apparently I have a problem with everything. But my problem with this was he was about to ask Davy to dance when his girlfriend, who was looking beautiful, mind you, was there. And he hadn't danced with her once all night. And he was about to ask another girl he wasn't dating to dance. I thought that was messed up. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? You haven't danced with your own girlfriend all night, but you're about to ask David to dance. Nope. Where's Pat?
10 years later.
Foreign country, I would love to see Canada, the Toronto area, and then Germany would also be a cool place to visit because the men there, mwah, but also just the food and the culture and just everything about Germany. I think it'd be pretty cool because, you know, they can afford it and they can't really afford nicer stores like Target and is H-E-B no, Costco? No. Anyway, they can't afford, you know, costly stores like Target and things like that. But, Walmart, what the hell are you doing? So I get in there and they have the things that I need, right? They have the candle, they have the super glue, and that's a lot more than I can say for Michael's because Michael's do better. I was expecting more from you and I couldn't even get a dang mask. Good. It's the Stouffer's brand and I really like this one. It's just, oh, look at it. It's hot, but look at this. Oh, look at all the cheese and just, honestly, just buy me lasagna. You're gonna have my heart forever. Just take it. I apparently don't need it because you know what I like.
You're cute, but I need some spice. I don't like leather. Books are cool, but video games though. Just don't be an arrogant kid. Pick me up at 7?
How are you feeling? I feel kind of depressed and fucking awful. Oh, yeah. Next time say good and then shut the fuck up.
Euphoria is like the teenage experience on crack. Like, straight drugs, straight, like that.
So I was on my run this morning and I was thinking and I thought of a quote and it goes like this. If you don't figure out what's enough for you personally, you watching this video, you're always going to be stuck in a constant cycle of wanting more. So don't let society tell you what is enough. You figure out what you want most, make a plan to go get it, and then obviously go get it.
Beat that boy with a bat. Damn, sorry I blew you off. I was doing lunch with Microsoft. I'm sucking off a CEO. If he's not a millionaire, then I've got to go. I've got the blood. It's been a long time since you. You ain't coming at yourself. You ain't really think yourself.
not Japanese, when an Asian guy gets a boner. Definition of a female to menstruate. How does... Example, no chance of a poke tonight. My girl is flying the Japanese flag. Oh, I get it. Wait a minute. I was so confused. I was like, what does that have to do with the Japanese flag? Don't bring them into it. I get it. You dirty son of a bitch. You dirty sons of bitches. I get it, because the flag is white and then red in the... Y'all are funny. I want y'all to know, y'all are hilarious, and y'all are the reason that I keep going. Yes. Missowini is essentially a Christmas penis. Or, but technically you are going free willy, but it's not just your penis, it's all of you too. I'm talking penis, ass cheeks, all of that. Example, dudes out there, man. I mean, really out there. Right on, bro. Wangton. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like a blast. Naked surfing. Like, just imagine. Like, you're just out there on the waves. You know, you're feeling the breeze between every crevice of your body. And it's just a nice day. High waves. It's just beautiful. And then you're out here naked on a surfboard. That's lovely. Can we actually do that, or is that illegal? I just want to come on here and tell you, because I know I need to hear it myself, if you're taking life way too seriously, just remember, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Everything will work out eventually, and you're going to end up being okay. Not because anyone tells you that you're going to be okay, or because you even truly believe you're going to be okay, but just for the simple fact that everybody eventually ends up being okay. Or gorge on junk food at all. I'm just saying that... What am I saying? I'm just saying that everything in moderation. If you really think about it, everything is bad for you if you do it too much. Like water. Water is supposed to be the healthiest thing on this side and the other side of the planet. But if you drink too much, you can literally drown your kidneys. So you're telling me if I walk far enough, I'm going to walk straight off the planet of the Earth? No, I'm not going to talk about this anymore, because it kind of makes me mad whenever I hear someone say the world is flat. It's not flat. You're just a dumbass.
And after him, we met this dude named Mike. He was a little awkward. He started talking about cock rings. We left it. Bro, the next dude.
I know Tommy snapped. He was kind of cute.
The next one, it said free naked videos, and it was like, no, skip, please.
No.
After that, right, bro only had, listen, he was only showing like a piece of the couch, right? So I was like, oh, that's a nice couch, you know, just saying stuff, right? I was like, oh, that's a nice couch, you know. I remember we used to have a couch like that back in my apartment. This man turns the camera
and whips out
the whole thing.
It's a Spidey.
Oh no, burn it.
No, leave him be.
No, burn it.
No, leave him be.
Nah, he in the house.
He ain't bothering nobody in that corner.
Okay, but he doesn't need to be in here.
Bro, give me the lighter, bro. You don't know what you're doing with the lighter.
I'm doing what I did.
Set spiders on fire.
Okay, Ann. He looks so disappointed. Wait, pause. Mom? Question mark? That's not how you... What was that? That was not a question. Anyways, we need to get chalk for... We need to get things to make s'mores. We need to get chalk for the driveway, and we need to get stuff to make trail mix. Everything else I either can't buy here, or I already have at home. Yep. What are you doing? About now. Or you. Oh. Okay. Oh, you already did. Okay. Yep. Wait, no. You're in front of a house? I don't know, Morgan. It's like a...
You're supposed to be at a church right now.
This doesn't look like a church. I'm in front of a place that has a boat. Okay, so she sent your girl the wrong address, and right now I'm in front of these random people's house. Let me go before they come outside with their shotgun. Kidding, kinda not.
Juicy booty. Oh my gosh, so me personally, I am impartial to baseball booties. Like, don't get me wrong, football booties, they are where it's at. Cause babe, I used to have a crush on a number, like I stated earlier, football players, and they, but I am partial to baseball booties. Cause have you ever?
You're just being cynical. No, it's just the principle. Someone won't you make it stop. Don't make it stop. Oh, I can't stop singing. Make it stop, and my realize just a pop. Oh, I can't stop singing. So let's just talk.
Shame for dating apps because they just lack.
Oh my god, I think he just peed on my leg. He peed on my leg. Why?
So I have a problem. So as of late, I have realized that I am a self-help junkie. Now, if you don't know what that is, let me happily inform you. A self-help junkie is a person that is just so all about improving their lives, and rather than the quality of the advice they get, they think about the quantity that they get. What they do is they read all these self-help books and they watch all these YouTube videos and they take in all of these tips and habits and they try to incorporate all of it. And ultimately, they get nowhere. Because every time they get a new piece of advice, they start over and then they try to incorporate that piece. And then the cycle just goes on and on and on. And I've just realized that this is a major problem for me. Like, the reason why I have midlife crises every 2 seconds is because I keep starting over and I'm getting overwhelmed and boggled down by all the advice I'm taking in, rather than taking the perfectly fine advice that I've gotten and applying it over time.
Secondhand store, and it was way too big for me, and it makes me sad because that just means my tits are a lot smaller than I already thought they were. So that's fun, and I'm really getting back into it. You know, a little on my housewife shit. Yeah. I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. It looks like this.
Bitch, I'm stylish. Glock talk, big t-shirt, Billy Eilish. Watch on my wrist, like I want that diamond. Let me the dick, stinking that bitch. I hit you with the blink. Hit you with the blink.
I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beats Kanye. I gotta say, at that time I'd like to meet Kanye.
Can someone tell me why I actually laid on the couch for 3 hours and 45 minutes today and binge watched the entire season of Heartstoppers? Like, I was like, I gotta do it. Finished watching it on my phone. Then why was it actually the most wholesome show I have ever seen? Like a bitch, I swear they're all perfect. Lost and rich, coked out kid, young, dead or alive. You got no one by your side. You're spending money to lie. You're social suicide. Just met her, I'm such a loser. Spit my heart inside a blender. I swear I love her, handcuff me, don't leave me locked up. Question mark? You never said anything. Girl, what? Why would he let you know that he know? Because you didn't know that he know that he knew that you know. That didn't make any sense. Chuckled and shook his head. If you couldn't tell me why. Let's read that all in one swoop. He's far worse than the average badass. That simply rides a beaten up motorcycle. In fact, he even puts the ass in badass. Archer makes me want to move my ass 10 miles away from his ass. Honestly, let's just put a counter up of how many times that I said ass in that one sitting. Oh, I just did it again. Customers didn't say anything. And I would literally be like, hi. Welcome to...
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
You know, the name of my restaurant. My name is Orions. I'll be your server for today. What can I get you for the bar? Like, I literally sound like a fucking 12-year-old. 12-year-old boy going through puberty. And my balls haven't dropped yet.
to get married and, you know, find a man that I really love, that I can raise a family with, and we can just do life with. Like, I'm not a fan of hookup culture and this whole not getting married move phenomenon. Now, don't come for me just because I said things that I love and I did it tastefully. Art is how you stay true to you, and everything is art. And everything being art means that you have a chance everywhere you go. Make something look good. Everything is art. If you're not awake, I guess you are now. Woohoo! Now, if you're wondering, Orions, what is that? Well, my friend, it is a tequila bottle with a bell on it. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Cases, being honest is not life-threatening unless there was like an axe murderer around and he yelled out, "Where are you?" Obviously, don't be honest in that situation, but in any other situation, just be honest. Literally, it costs you nothing. Howdy. Hey, hey. What it do, shawty? What's up, guys? Really pretty bottles. I take them home and I put them at the top of my closet because they're just so freaking cute. And it's so funny because everybody at my job is like, "Oh, you don't drink, so like, why do you want the tequila bottle?" "Cause it's pretty and it's gonna look good on my mantle. Why else? The fuck?" So much trouble when I got into so much trouble when I was in school, not because I was a bad kid, but just because I talked so much and I wouldn't stop talking. And the teacher would be like, "Orions, stop talking." Okay, now as I was saying, "Orions, stop talking." Right, I got you. So, like, what I was saying, so she told me, "Orions, what did I just say?" You told me to stop talking. Then why are you still talking? I thought you couldn't hear me. Well, I can hear you. I just have to say two things. Forrest is probably the funniest man ever, and that's one. And two, Jenny's a piece of shit. Like, I'm not done with it yet. And the window just like shattered in the middle, and the glass fell on the floor and on the window edge. And I was like, ah.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. What am I gonna do? So my first thought was, okay, window repairman. Men, people, fix windows. So let me get up to seeing somebody staring at you is cute and romantic. It is not. It is creepy. Stop. Like, please. I need us as a society. I need us as a group of individuals to get it out of our head is the fact that she was right and they all died. Like, they literally just all died. And then I think it was even more fucked up that she had to just watch it all like happen. And she had to watch it all happen twice. Not once, but twice. What was I supposed to do? And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, be with Conrad? Like, it's not that difficult. Be with Conrad. If you knew that you liked Conrad and you knew.
And then I moved to California for no particular reason. Lol.
And then, like, I just sit and marvel at things that happen to me, and I'm just like, bitch, why is all this shit happening to me? And it's just like, girl, do you not pay attention to your actions that lead up to the circumstances that you get into? Like,
10 years later.
I say all that to say, I am so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you, and I am so very honored to be your sister, and you have taught me more lessons than I can count. You've taught me not how to take BS in life. You taught me how to speak up for myself. You've taught me how to communicate. You've taught me so many lessons. This has been Orion's editor. This has been editor Orions. Take it away, past Orions.
From the car, and as you can tell, my voice is still fucking gone. A week later, and it's still fucking gone! Ah!
It's okay. We won't be here forever, but that's just my reality right now. But yeah, my mental health is just not the best, and there was a car just like fucking chilling right here, and I don't know what they were doing. I was trying my best not to pay attention. 5 minutes, so here we go. Rundown of my week. I've only had one mental breakdown. I cried once, and I only spiraled into cynicism and madness one time. So all in all, that's 3 things. That's 3 mental health things. That's 3 like mental health episodes. What's it called? I don't know, but I feel like I'm doing good. I'm doing better. But you know what? And if you know anything about Texas, you know it is hotter than a witch's coochie out there. And it was so hot, and I had my forklift license. And I would literally spend hours, because if you know anything about it, you know that the contractors, they come early in the morning, and they want their shit. They want their pallets. They want their concrete. and I had to spend hours in the early Texas day hot sun just on a forklift for hours, literal hours, because lumber never had any help. Their employees were either hiding or they were just off. Or they just didn't have enough staff, and I would spend hours upon fucking hours just on a forklift, and I wanted to blow my brains out. Also, Home Depot was where I fucked up my wrist, and now I have to wear like shabam, bam, and show whoa. Miss Ma'am really said I'm that girl. But I will say, little Miss Neptune, Neppy over there, she low-key giving Saturn a run for her money, but you didn't hear that from me. Time was very nice. Like here in the city, I'm like very overstimulated. Overstimulated. And I'm terrible today. What is with all the puns? And I'm not mad at them, but Orions, get it together. I'm usually not this punny. Oh my god, stop. But I don't like ever interact because I'm just like, would that be weird? Would that be strange? But then again, it's just like a human thing. Like, why would it be weird to be human? A butterfly. Have one more sticky note left, and it's the whatever you do. We lost ourselves in the highlight. Down and to the left, there's a map and a pin. The place you pointed, California's best. All I ask. Head to that. Yeah. Let's go to the beach. East, let's get away. Say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink down the Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to come by. Remember, what people think of you and their opinion about you is none of your business. And how you choose to live your life and who you choose to live it with is none of theirs. You don't owe anybody a damn thing. Why? In some men's head, does the word no compute to try harder? Like, oh, she said no to this, so I'm gonna just try harder. No! No means no. If I said I don't want to entertain you or anybody for that fact, that doesn't mean keep going. You're not going to be happy till I smack the shit out of you. I like how college is perceived as the only way to grow and mature as an adult, technically by age. Because I opted out of going to college. I went one semester and then I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. So I left. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm a dropout. I'm not afraid to say that I left college because I did. It wasn't for me. And now as I'm getting older, I realize college is not for everyone, and that is completely okay. But I don't like how people who don't have the capacity to think above the norm perceive college as the only way to grow and mature when that is completely not the case. You want to know what made me grow up? You want to know what made me mature? Is being realistic and saying, okay, I need to make money, I need to get a job, and I need to support myself. Essentially, I was still living with my parents, but I need to grow, I need to support myself. Joining the workforce and seeing how the world actually works, that shit made me mature. So just let it be known, you don't need to go to college to mature and be an adult. I don't know who needs to hear this, and typically I don't know who needs to hear this. I kind of just say things and it resonates with people, but you don't have to be the old version of yourself. You don't have to be the person you were when you started accumulating and carrying around all this trauma and all this baggage. You're allowed to heal, and you are allowed to change, and you are allowed to not only want but be the person that you desire to be. Be your highest self. Maybe at one point you had to be this person because that's what got shit done in this time period, but you don't have to be them anymore. You can be whoever you want to be, and that be perfectly fine. And the people who don't accept that version of yourself, they can be gone. Because they're saying, oh, well, you're not how you used to be. You've changed. Babe, that's the point. I got older, I changed, and I got my shit together. You can be whoever you want to be, and that's perfectly fine. As long as you are happy with who you've become, that's all that matters. You know, I spent my whole life being fearful and being worried and being insecure about, oh, does this person like me? Do they like me? Do they want me in their life? Yada, yada, yada. And then finally it hit me like a truck one day. And the question popped up in my head and I asked myself, babe, you're so worried about them liking you, do you even like them? And the answer was a flat out no. Like, I don't think I've ever answered a question so fast in my life. 95% of the people that I spent my whole life trying to get their validation, get their approval, and get them to like and be proud of the things that I do, I didn't even care about them in the first place. I didn't care about them. I didn't like them. I didn't want them in my life to begin with. This lifetime or the next 10 lifetimes combined. I didn't want them near me with a 10-foot pole. So now, knowing that about myself, I live my life for me, by me, and accredited to me because I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. At some point, you just need to realize that not everybody wants better for themselves. Not everybody wants to be saved. What did J. Cole say? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Because it's so true. Not everybody wants to be saved. Not everybody wants to do better for themselves. And on some level, you're going to have to learn how to be okay with that. And I know that's hard sometimes. They could literally be your best fucking friend. But at some point, if they're not trying to grow with you, then they're going to go away from you. You're going to be growing. You're going to be going to the top. And you have to realize that even if that's your best fucking friend, even if it's your mom or your dad, you're going to have to leave some people behind. You're going to have to let some people drown. And that's coming from me, someone with a massive savior complex. Because at the end of the day, it is your lifetime to ascend. And it might not be theirs. Basically out her of the friend group. So at this point, you've been gaslit, you've been framed for murder, you're trying to be framed for murder, and you've lost all your friends. How much lower can you get? I'll tell you. I lived through enough headache and heartache watching Belly lead this poor dead woman's sons on for not just one, but 2 seasons straight. It's so very obvious that Cole is Conrad and Alex is Jeremiah. And with Cole and Conrad, they didn't even have the decency to change the first initial. They're just like, well, here you go. We're just gonna let this thing mix and we're gonna do a dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. We finally be 110% honest with you for just a moment. Are you ready? If you're not ready, get ready. I hate how kind I am sometimes. Emphasis on sometimes. Because I know for a fact that I give my love and my light in some way, shape, or form to the motherfuckers that do not deserve it. Just like the people that do. Because A, I would never stoop down to your level. And B, I would have never treated you how you treated me. If we're lucky. We're just going to see how this goes, and I'll come back. Yo, MTV Cribs, come check out my sick place, yo. Sorry, the door gets in the way sometimes. Speaking of the door doesn't really have locks. I kind of just have to hope and pray that the crackheads don't break in and, steal my crack. So you're a crackhead as well. No, I didn't say that. Beware of those people in your life that if you're not complaining about something or they're not complaining about something, there's not a conversation to be had. Like, they won't chime in or add anything to the topic at hand unless it's negative. And then taking it a step further, beware of those people that if you don't start the conversation, there won't be one. And that's depressing. I ordered double chocolate chunk. They gave me chocolate chip. And then I moved back to Texas. Yippee-ki-yay, partner. And I know this. Oh! I hope you find somebody. I hope you find somebody to love. I told you I can't seem to say this song was all the rage for me when I had SoundCloud. Ooh, fucking it up per usual. Troye Sivan. Don't play with him. No. Cause don't play with him. Bitch, be for real. Let's make a deal. Rumpelstiltskin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Okay. I hope you find somebody to love. Candy paint with the white on top. Lambo doors or the woo-wop drop. Somebody to love. Have made me feel better if my own family had got mauled by a bear. That's not what I'm saying in the least bit. I am saying that it would make much more sense and I wouldn't have been as confused as I was. Like, yeah, there was this bear running around, slashing people, blood was flying everywhere, but I was just sitting here confused because I was like, whose family is getting mauled by a bear? It's not my family. It can't be. They're all a bunch of white people. I was just sitting here confused because I was like, whose family is getting mauled by a bear? Look, I made it. But the weirdest part about all of this is not that I teleported so many times. I can imagine they're smiling because they're sick. I want you to tell me what that expiration date says. If you've ever seen me try to make pancakes from scratch, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Honestly, if that's the case, you probably should have just killed him, or better yet.
Again, I went to New York. So, cue the montage. Wow. Literally a giant It is my birthday, bitches! Woo! No, okay, put it in the machine, I guess? Oh my god, no! Why? It's so long for no reason! Why? Why? I think I've done a pretty damn good job of dodging all of the nostalgia baits. Ya mama! Ya mama! I'm fighting for my mother! Ya mama! Hold on. I found this really cool website called frib.com. Coolmathgames.com. Movie Star Planet! Woo! Chocolate! Any fucking day now. Damn. Oh my god, why are both ads? Bro, you're gonna bombard me with ads, at least make them different ads. You're just getting lazy, and I have to pay the cost for it.
The manual of this size.
I don't like it. Nebraska is right above Nebraska. Yeah, that's English. Depression. 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 No, cause depression. Wyoming's just a big square. I just realized that. Cool. Who the fruit ninja? I'm the fruit ninja. Well, I'm literally a ninja, and then now I just get to be a fruit ninja. Every time I click off this screen, I get an ad. 14 hours that we didn't have TikTok. I was struggling. Like, yeah, I was glad to have some of my attention span back, but like, at what cost? At what cost? I was struggling. I was struggling. I use TikTok for damn near everything. Like, you know, forget promoting my YouTube videos, forget entertaining people, forget all that. Honestly, I use it for so many informational purposes. I was struggling without TikTok. Me! I will admit it. If everybody else is gonna have too much pride to admit it, I'm gonna admit it. I was struggling. My very first ever annual Galentine's Day brunch. But first, we gotta go shopping. Cue the montage. May I just say, these bitches are criminally expensive. And these bitches, yes, we're trying their hardest to get away from it. If everybody else is gonna have too much pride to admit it, I'm gonna admit it. I was struggling. It's all about like the lovey-dovey, cute, romantic love. You don't need a man or a woman to be in love with you for you to enjoy the holidays. Sometimes it's not about romantic love. It's about the right love. I don't have a man. I've never had a man. And honestly, I couldn't be happier right now. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest, and I've never felt more love. Remember, so many levels of fulfilling love, and thank you for joining me. Like, subscribe. I'm here every week, and I would love it if you join me here every week. And of course, Happy Valentine's Day! Bye! fucking put on a bust down wig at like 10 at night. Skewers for the chocolate covered strawberries. Breathe, Orions, breathe. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Now give them a little teaser of what we did this time.
Name that spread!
That's gonna be this one. This is Chelsea, she my girl. Holiday, sometimes it's not about romantic love, it's about the right love. Renee, would you like to say anything to the people?
Yes, I want to say free Palestine.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Amazing, awesome, phenomenal. Roll the clip. Wanna go at gardening and raw dog it and not use gloves? That's fine, by all means, that's your prerogative. But me personally, I don't like all that dirt getting under my nails. Next step is, let's get to gardening. Home Depot. If you wanna go at gardening and raw dog it and not use gloves, that's fine, by all means. Oh no, they're flying away. Like, just give me all the melons, you know? Like plants, like, how do you say it? Like vegetables and fruit plants, like crops and stuff like that. Crops? Girl, what are you saying? I don't know. Next step is, let's get to gardening. Mind you, I was opening the packet thinking, oh, I wonder what it looked like. Ooh. I refuse to believe that it's that hard to grow some cilantro. With the way that the grocery stores are always packed with them, I think I got this and I think I can do this. What's going on? And here we are, lo and behold, a whole little like sproutling. So I'm proud. So cute, move nuts. Proud. And welcome back to the gardening channel with your gracious host, Orion. 1 week checkup. She was struggling, she was, but she's all nice and green now. Next up, we have... You shut your mouth, I take it back. The sunflowers are sunflowering. Like, hello? That's gonna do it for the 1 to 2 week update, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like maybe this big, and then her leaves started dying, and then the stem, and I honestly don't know what happened. She just died. She died on me and didn't say nothing. She peaced out on life and didn't even leave a note. Repot any of the plants. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it, you know, in a little bit. And, you know, while the tomato plant was on the verge of piecing the fuck out of life, pepper plant was just like, oh yeah, I'm here. Hey girl, I'll be here when you're ready. She's been real. Yo, MTV Cribs, come check out my sick place, yo. Oh my god, I think he just peed on my leg. He peed on my leg. I hope you find somebody to love. 3, no. Orions. Go ahead and see here.